Hi, it's Gloria with Cheap Yummy Shiny, and yes, I am wearing the same thing again. Sorry, I'm doing this all on the same day, and I do apologize, but I feel like I've completely neglected you when I moved a couple weeks ago, and I've still been settling in. So my apologies for that. But I wanted to show you something I'm kind of excited about. So, you know, for work, I wear a lot of makeup. I work on television every day, and I have to do my own makeup, my own hair. You wouldn't be able to tell by the time that I do the video for you, but I do, I promise. I prefer to airbrush my foundation and my contour and blush and things like that. But I always like to find a good backup because sometimes either maybe I forget my airbrush machine or I break it, or maybe my gun isn't working and I have to get it. You never know. Maybe I'll run out of, like I have recently run out of airbrush makeup. And you want to have a good foundation backup. Well, I've been looking. I'm trying all these HDs, everything. If you hear something, sorry, it seems like they're doing some work downstairs, so it's going to be a little loud. Sorry about that. So I was in Sephora, and I don't normally go to Sephora because I don't buy enough makeup there to try to get the professional discount or anything of the sort. But I was looking for a foundation, and I was looking at maybe this, they've got this Christian Dior Air Flash spray stuff that's supposed to be amazing with this amazing finish and coverage and looks like it's airbrush, but it's also like $65. And I don't pay $65 for a foundation. I just don't. But she knew what she was talking about, and she brought me to this, and she's right. This is CoverFX. These are customizable drops. Now, this is almost pure pigment. I mean, it does have some carrier in it, but it's almost pure pigment. So this is clinically tested, paraben, fragrance, gluten, there we go with the gluten again, mineral oil and talc-free, vegan, custom cover drops. Offer weightless coverage that is perfectly shaded. Our flash fusion technology formula allows pigments to transform the products you love without altering their texture or finish, one drop at a time. So, you're not supposed to necessarily use this on its own. You're supposed to mix it with your foundation or oils. And I always, unless I'm doing airbrush, I put oil. And right now, this is what I keep in my makeup kit because it's small. This is obviously a sample. It's the Resist Paula's Choice Moisture Renewal Oil Booster. But I've been mixing it with this, and I gotta say, she sold me. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little closer. Hi. I know, no makeup, none, sorry. So I'm gonna show you how well this covers. I'm not gonna use any concealer. Normally I would, regardless. So this is shade G40, because I tend to be a little yellow, a little olive, and not super tan. So I'm just gonna use 2 drops. 2 drops. I'm going to mix it with a drop of oil. Mix it together. There we go. So I blended it. And you notice, you know what? Colors do change whenever you add them to a carrier, so like a moisturizer, an oil, something of the sort. I'm going to use this Vasanti makeup brush. Grab a little. Alright, let me get close to you. I'll be looking in the mirror, I want you to notice I have some broken capillaries. My rosacea isn't too bad. It gets worse in the summer. I think it's triggered by major hot, major cold. Anyway, and I also have obviously broken capillaries. I've got some texture issues that I'm trying to take care of. We'll see what happens. It's called stress and not drinking enough water, not taking care of yourself. Anyway, so as you saw, this is only 2 drops. And obviously I did not take my makeup off well, sorry. A little bit here. And I apologize for the sound if you hear a buzzing. They're doing some drilling or grinding or something downstairs. So it's quite loud. And it's that sort of deep sound that's probably coming through, so I do apologize for that. So, look, I'm just going to do half my face. All right, maybe more than half my nose, sorry. I didn't put a ruler down the middle of my face. And normally, like I said, I would put some concealer on, obviously underneath my eyes, trouble spots, redness. I would moisturize. I have like no moisturizer on. I just have a little serum on because I'm gonna probably wipe, take this right off and wash my face again because I don't feel like doing my whole makeup today. So, go. All right, so this is half my face. I only used half of what I mixed. So I used basically 1 drop of the color drops, CoverFX drops, and half a drop of the oil to cover up what is in essence half my face. It is so highly pigmented. It's like pure pigment. It does work. I need to write them and tell Sephora that their salesperson is awesome in Jersey City. If I remember her name, I think it's begins with a C. Not Chastity, but something like that. Anyway, so let me get close. There you go. So you can see this is half my face. I used 1 drop, 1 small drop, not even a big drop, 1 small drop of the CoverFX drops. And this is without, so obviously no makeup on this side. Big difference. And look at the coverage on this. This is 1 drop. Normally, for my whole face, I might do 3 drops and then blend it down toward my neck. The color is not too far off though, so I don't have to blend it too far. It actually matches quite nicely, so I don't have to worry about getting color on my, but I'm going to do the other side, so I don't have to worry about getting makeup on my, clothes. Well, you know what? I do actually need, because those weren't full drops. I was a little chintzy with it, but let's see. And actually, if I wanted to get some more coverage, like maybe I didn't have a concealer, I might use just a straight drop and pat it on. But like this is coverage with just 2 drops for my whole face with a drop of oil. That's just nuts. I mean, it's about 40 for the bottle, but imagine you're using it drop by drop. It's gonna last you a while. I mean, look at that. That's amazing coverage. Just 2 drops for my whole face. I can't go on enough about this. I love it. I'm going to use 1 drop on its own. I know you're not really supposed to. And it's a really small drop, not even a full drop, like I did before, because I just wanted to show you how well it covers. 1 little drop. And I'm just patting it over. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. You'd have to be careful because that's why you have to mix it, because it's so highly pigmented. But you know what I like about this is it makes you look fairly flawless. Coverage is amazing, but it still leaves your skin looking like skin because you're not just covering in layer and layer and layer of product. You're not wearing a ton of product, and so what it does is it allows your natural skin to kind of come through, but nicely, if that makes sense. Like it covers up flaws, but it doesn't make you look like a cake face. And that's exactly what I was looking for. And that's a lot of the problem that I have with a lot of HD foundations is in person, I just find them on my skin not to do well. They're too cakey. And this is gorgeous, and it's not even marketed as an HD, but honestly, it leaves you fairly flawless. And I like that you put a little oil underneath it, so it helps with the coverage. It helps with your skin, especially in the winter. And There. Seriously, so that was including using it as a little bit of concealer, which I just patted on some trouble spots, didn't even like put it on the rest of my face. This is 3, not even full drops, 3 half drops. I can't go on enough about how wonderful this product is. So once again, this is the CoverFX Custom Cover Drops. Cannot stress how impressed I am with this product. They don't pay me for this. I paid for this out of my own pocket. And I'm a convert. I love it. God, I can't believe I'm saying this. I almost like it better than the airbrush. The one thing the airbrush gives is incredible longevity with wearing power. That's that, and of course the texture is, you know, really gorgeous too. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Makeup Forever HD powder to set. I'm just gonna wash this off shortly, but I'm just gonna very lightly brush it on, because I put so little product on there that I don't have to worry about setting too much. I don't have to put a ton of powder on, which means that it's not gonna look cakey. And again, normally I might put on a bit more just to do a bit more coverage in the you know, trouble spots. But I could walk out the door like this and it's covered all the color, it's evened out a little bit of the texture, although this is gonna probably take some peeling up here. Sun damage, boys and girls. I haven't always been good about the sunblock. Sun damage. Sun damage, guys. Use your sunblock. But yeah, so look, I can't go on enough about this. Please consider buying it. It's really good. CoverFX Custom Cover Drops. I know it's expensive. It'll last you a really long time. Don't touch the dropper to any surface. In order to keep this for a long time, keep it pristine. Don't touch it to anything. Drop it from a distance, you know, from above, and drop it onto your hand or your palette or whatever you want to use. And that way you don't contaminate it, and you can keep this until the bottle runs out. I love this. This is amazing. So a non-paid, non-sponsored video going on and on and on and on and on and on and on about this. I'll put the link below. I love this stuff. If you try it and you want to show me, I would love to see it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've never tried this, try it and let me know. This is one of the most gorgeous products I've used in a long time, and I shared it with one of the other anchors at work, Krista, and she was like, "What?" So I think she's gone out and bought it, and again, I might be converting everybody to this stuff because it's so amazing. Anyhow, I'll stop now. I'll let you get on with your day. I've talked too much. Sorry, but I do get excited about things like this. Anyway, I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I hope that that you're enjoying the very early start of the holiday season. Thanksgiving is in a couple of weeks. Wow. I walked past Rockefeller Center yesterday. The tree's there. It's still in the scaffolding. It's so old, and this family grew up underneath it. It's like almost 60 years old, and it just makes me a little sad. It's gorgeous, and it makes me happy, but it makes me sad at the same time. So again, just like the holidays, nostalgic, a little sad and happy all at the same time, and excited. So have a wonderful November, guys, and I will see you really soon. Bye.